How your man?
Do what?
I'm with the shit.
All right, cool.
You always with the shit. When are you not with the shit?
When I sleep.
I got a feeling
No,
you with the shit.
when you sleep.
Especially when you sleep.
She like,
Ooh, shots fired.
I can see no less like,
Ooh, shots fired.
Then you be, nah, I ain't gonna say
Do
that.
not worry about what I be doing.
Boom, 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 boom.
okay, you know what it
It's
Yeah. It's Tuesday, my favorite day of the week.
Right. I'm over here on the left, just out of
gonna
focus tonight. I just want to stay low, you know.
Word.
You know, niggas be trying to get there.
You can be out of sight as long as you ain't out of pocket. I just goddamn made that up right there. So, somebody get my attorney on the phone, copyright that, and let's get paid. You can be out of sight, but never out of pocket. Y'all like that?
I like it.
If I was really in here with a live studio audience, they would clap for that shit.
Coin this shit, don't play with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get left out like Baby said he did with Bling Bling. We gonna do that.
Do that.
Sting,
Yes.
how you feeling?
Hello, everybody, tonight.
Got somebody sitting beside you.
I do.
You wanna introduce him?
I think I should let him do it. I think he should do it in a very unique way.
Should he take his hat off though? Because maybe they
Not
don't
yet,
know.
because there might be too
They
much
know
for the
who this
ladies.
is.
It might be too much for
I ain't
the
got no
ladies
haircut.
out
That's
there.
like,
I don't know.
yeah.
All right, so we'll keep the hat on. We'll keep the
Yeah,
hat on.
cuz talked me into that.
So who are you?
Who am I'm Dinero Farrar.
Oh.
Charlotte, North Carolina. I ain't coming out to them gunshots. Yeah.
That
Tell
shit get
why.
on my nerves. Oh! I be like, did the show
That's that
start?
Wiz.
I be trying to let them know, man. I'm licking a shot. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know this on and popping. You know what I'm saying?
That gets everybody attention.
Yeah, cause I dig. So like me, I'm sort of a recluse. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't talk to a lot of people. I keep a lot of stuff bottled up for 7 straight days, man. So when I see them on Tuesday night, I'm releasing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's flagging you over there for whatever reason.
He tripping, man. I want to hit it.
Flag
I don't like
on
to talk to people. You got over 100 guests on your motherfucking Instagram that you not talking to.
I don't like in my personal life. I don't like talking to people.
Okay.
I got to get over that too, man. It's becoming a sickness because it's people I really should talk to. Old teachers be reaching out to me. People I done met a long time ago. People I met really genuinely care about me, bro. But it's something about that phone, man. I'm gonna talk on the phone.
You want to talk on the phone?
I'm gonna talk on the phone. Man.
I mean, it's alright sometimes. What you think?
I don't know. It depends on who it is, honestly.
It depends on.
Yeah.
Because you know, some people just be talking bullshit when they call you lying. I need to talk about some good business. Speaking of business, let's get into some business that you got going on. So I've noticed a big change in you. You talk about that hat on your head with no haircut. Can we talk about that?
I really don't give a fuck that I don't have a haircut, but I mean, I just wore it for real. I got a bunch of hats that I never wear in the damn like that.
But from the Dinero that I was used to with the hair, how tall was it? It was pretty high up there.
Yeah, but then it fell.
It did?
It fell. It used to stand up, but then it fell once they got heavy and got long.
Yeah, so it was just like time to just let it go.
I knew you way before I had hair. Yeah. I ain't even had I was a child. Then,
Yeah,
so,
he was a child.
Maybe she liked the hair better.
I like it either way, but that look, yes. I like it.
More like unique.
Yeah, and you were very different from the rest. So.
Yeah. But you know what the crazy shit is that people will say that because of the hair, but I still am, just like overall as a person. So that's why I really, you know what I'm saying? That's what really prompted me to cut my hair, because I think the way people used to acknowledge me when I had my locks, it was like, you know, it was like they seen me, but they ain't see me in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like they only seen my outer appearance. They be like, oh shit, that's bro, I knew it because your hair. It's like, I've been different from everybody, from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And I grew the hair because I knew how different I was. Niggas from Charlotte thought I was from Florida when I grew the hair. They was like, bro, where you from? I'm like, I'm from the city. Hey, bro, he ain't from Charlotte. I'm like, yeah. You know, people wasn't even doing it. Now every time I turn around, I see it. I'm like, well, you know, you know.
To each his own.
You
That
know.
was your phase.
And
Now we here now.
you said that right. That's definitely you would think from Florida. So
Yeah.
what made you like, yo, I'm gonna rock that?
I liked it. I like my homie from Florida, but he didn't even have them. I had the wicks and then he did it, but I don't know. I was just, I don't know. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do for real. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how they got their hair like that in Florida.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know nobody who had it. So I was really I was YouTubing it and I couldn't find nothing. So I just kind of did my thing. But they ended up coming together though.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
It was a good look.
Because I had once upon a time I had thought about doing it, but by the time I realized that I liked them, you know,
Really?
Yeah.
you know,
You thought about that?
Jefferson Gang. I really don't care about it.
Jefferson
As a matter, I still like them.
Gang.
See, listen, I be trying to tell these people like, hair don't make me. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga regardless. With that being said,
That
bro,
being said.
I don't have any hair in the middle of my head.
Tell him.
Grew my shit out. George Jefferson status.
He
Oh,
did.
wow.
Months. I had to beat them hoes off with a stick, my nigga. And excuse me, I mean hoe in most respectful way.
Really?
But it was also ladies and hoes that I had to beat off with a stick, man.
Ladies and hoes.
There were ladies and hoes, not just
You
hoes.
heard it.
It was
But
ladies.
ladies and hoes.
Yeah, so
So I
man,
got
I'm
a
tripping.
question, man.
What's that?
Oh yeah, if you asking, yeah, I'm getting the wicks on the George Jefferson.
No.
Oh, that ain't what you wanted to
I was
know?
wanting to ask the man.
Oh, my bad.
I
Go
was
ahead.
really watching the Instagram post, and I was watching his fast, and I wanted him to talk about his fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh please.
I started doing that a couple of years ago. Really, to be completely honest, so I never really gave nobody the insight on why I did it. So I was like, I was reading this book, Knowledge of Self, maybe like 3-4 years ago, and it was written by this dude, Supreme Understanding. And so at the time, this is about 5 years ago, I was on Warner at the time, so I put the book in my video and shit, and it was like, in order for you to have the book in there, you have to get consent from the author. So I reached out to this guy, real knowledgeable dude, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to him, and he was like, yeah, man, I'd love for you to use the book. Ooh. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. You know, he was like, yeah, and I want to build with you on some knowledge. I'm like, all right, cool. And so we started politicking, and he was like, yo, I really want to put you down with the real knowledge that's not in the book. You know, I didn't put it in there for a specific purpose. I don't want people to abuse it, but I feel like you're somebody that can handle it. But you got to go on a 3-day fast to really cleanse your body from all the worldly desires and shit like that. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. You know, it was a water fast. So he was like, you should do it before a major holiday because that's really going to test the discipline of the body and the mind. So I did it the day before Thanksgiving, the day of, and then the day after. You feel me? Man, yeah, I flipped the first time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm such an extreme person. Like I did it, you know, cold turkey, whatever. So Buddy never really enlightened me with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I took offense to that. But at the same time, it showed me how much discipline I had. So I was like, man, you know, fuck it. This is gonna be my new thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even got nothing to do with homie no more. I ain't even talk to bro no more after that. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I did this to my body. I didn't know how I was gonna react. Luckily, nothing happened to me.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it was like, bro was nowhere to be found after I did that in a way. So I was like, I bet this gonna be my thing now. And now I know I give it purpose as to why I'm doing it now. So, you know, every major holiday I do the fast and yeah, just like consume liquid and it's just good discipline for real. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And that fast consists of no sex, no...
I ain't doing nothing. I'm just drinking water. You feel me?
chilling.
I did the 90-day fast, the no sex. I didn't make it that whole 90
You made
days.
it 60 days. Nah, I watched it. That was the... I like the fast that you talk about, but literally I was talking about the sex fast.
Oh, the sex fast. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I
So I
was
did
so
that.
speak on that.
Yeah, no, I did that. That came about when I was in China, and so you know the whole time I'm in China, we ain't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? We on tours, me and my artist Trent. And I was like, damn, like it's done been a minute, whoop, I ain't did that. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do this fast, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do 90 days, see if I could do it, you know what I mean? Just
Soon as you
understand
did
it.
it.
So boom, we did that. We come back from China, I was doing good and I went on the road with Denzel Curry for almost 30 days. So that added to my 15 days, whatever, out in China. So that's like 45. And then I come back to the city, and you know what I'm saying?
Count 'em up.
It wasn't even really like, you know what I'm saying, that deep with, how I broke the fast, but I was just disappointed. And when I told my partner about what I had did, because I didn't really go through with the full act, I just did too much and I knew I wasn't gonna feel right telling people, you know, to really live by this fast. And I knew what I had did behind closed doors. So I told my partner,
sure.
he like, bro, you gotta, you know, because it ain't gonna feel right. If you out here moving off impact and authenticity, you gotta tell them folks. And so I made a whole video, you know what I'm saying, telling them, you know, I fucked up, you know what I'm saying, put myself in a situation.
I saw it.
You know, that's what I want to move off, impact and honesty, you know what I'm saying? Not like fabricating to be something I ain't, you know what I mean? I fucked up, everybody do, you know what I mean? So I still ain't got back on yet, and I said I would.
Hey, listen.
Get back on.
Oh, steam ball now. Before you do that now, I once went on I don't know how many days, but I once went on a 19-month sex fast.
I bet you did.
And it ain't all good.
Yeah.
There has to be a cap on a sex fast. Maybe 90 days.
Did you do it? Like,
Why? We ain't gonna say why I did it. We ain't gonna say that.
You know
we
why
just
they-
gonna say
you know why
I
they
went
did
19 months without sex. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said,
Locked up.
it clouds your judgment.
What,
Okay.
sex?
No, not having
Not
sex.
having sex.
You know, hold on. 90 days is good. Clarity. You know what I'm saying? All that's away from you. You ain't even thinking about the lustful moments no more. You read, you getting into it. It's great.
Translation, I'm
Day
locked up.
91.
Day 91.
Is this Tyrannosaurus Rex looking like J-Lo right now? What the? It can lead you down a dark road.
That's real clout. That's real clout.
That's when you start knowing
I
that
haven't
these are
been on a
delusional
fast like
shit
this.
that's happening to your brain, and you gotta be strong. That's when you be like,
Yeah.
well, I'm going, you know, when the Indian go through this shit, like, I'm going and all that shit.
Speak English. Speak English.
Hey.
No, I'm just saying, when the Indian be doing this little dance and shit, he go through that.
It's always spiritual with the Indians and the
I just
dancing.
want him to do this shit for real. We might need to have a challenge. I don't even know if y'all
A
need to
challenge
go a
for
week
no
without
sex?
sex.
What, a week? Oh, hey.
A week without it?
Everything.
Go 90 days without it.
Everything is mind over
I'm
matter.
with
doing
it.
it.
I'm with it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm with the 90 days.
I'm not.
Steamer's definitely not with the 90 days. You fronting.
And I'm going to go to V-Spa, you know, and
V-Spa
make
been
sure I
showing
keep
out.
my female
Okay.
parts together.
Now can I bring
For
up
those
my
90
beef?
days.
Now can I bring up my beef with
Yeah, he
Mr.
said he
Farrar?
had beef.
Because
You had beef?
it kind of ties into this whole healthy living lifestyle,
Let's hear it.
which I definitely applaud you for. But
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
Here's my
What
beef.
you mad for? Let's talk
Okay.
about it. Put it
I'm
in.
gonna
Camera
say
on
this.
your face, 'cause I want-
I do. I got a
really
split
got-
screen going on
you
right
got
now. As a
it.
matter of
Yeah.
fact, let me put leader of cult rap right up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely got the list going.
The
Come on, let's
leader.
go.
All right. Now, my beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say this first. I watch your Instagram. You inspire me.
Thank you.
Anybody that's doing something that I want to do, you know, the whole healthy living, it's discipline, like you said. And I'm a firm believer in mind over matter. So I see you getting busy. I salute and commend you. But what you're not going to do
What?
is go to your little health food stores and all that and tell us that this meal is finna be easy to whip up. I see he like, yeah, this simple. Everybody talk. He be riding home with the groceries and shit too. Yeah, everybody talking about eating healthy is a lot of work. This is easy, man. This simple.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I can't wait till this nigga get home and whip this up. He gets to the crib. First of all, he got his shirt off showing his tattoos and how
Right.
fit he is.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip this up. This is gonna be real simple. Then he proceeds to get some granola, some seaweed, something. Then you're gonna mix this up and let it simmer. And then you're gonna get this up, you're gonna whip it up. Look, you throw it in there, you throw your avocados in. Nigga, ain't nothing simple about this
Ain't
meal.
nothing simple.
It looks delicious.
Yeah.
I ain't got the patience, man.
I mean, you know, that's why I record it. You can rewind it, you can stop it, you can pause it. I used to do it on live, but a lot of people was kind of missing the live, and you can only watch it for 24
Right.
hours. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, record.
I'm going to just record it so you can go back and watch it. But the shit really is simple, though, man. You got to think, you know, preparing the steak, you got to tenderize it, beat it till it's soft, you know,
Ooh.
marinate the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Overnight. Then if you want to saute some onions and do all of that, it ain't no different to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ate every kind of meat, and I know what it take to prepare the meat. So I know what it take to prepare the shit I'm eating right now. It ain't no different.
Also, the shit you cooking, it's clearly not English. Half of the stuff you cook, I can't even pronounce it. How much? Hey, yo, my man, I'm looking at the recipe. I need a half a pound of
Let me spell it for you.
You lifted.
See?
Let me just say you after the C.
Facts.
But
a lot of people be mispronouncing that shit. I was mispronouncing a lot of it wrong in the beginning because it's like, you know, where we come from, we don't know what the hell a quinoa is, but it's spelled with
that's the
Q.
one.
And
That's
like-
one of the ones right there. He said that like it was Italian. You know, little quinoa.
Yeah, facts. I'm finessing now. You know, I've been doing it for a while. I thought it was canoa at first because that's what it's spelled. You know, I was saying it like it's spelled, but it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah.
Finesse on that healthy.
Word.
Let's go.
And the only thing we can do, the man treated you like a king. I guess we got to get into the video.
Gotta get the people song.
You want to set this up and talk about it?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that king first. Please give us some.
We had the Pulp Fiction idea. Shout out to Cosmic and Kevin. They shot the video. Me, my artist, Trent the Hooligan. Initially, it was gonna be something different, but we kind of ran out of time on the treatment, and he came to me with this idea, like, yo, what you think about Pulp Fiction? Ooh, and I already had a suit, so I was like, all right, fuck it, you know, we can do that. And it was dope. He came up with the treatment, shot list, showed it to me. I was like, all right, cool. You know, we ran into
Can I freeze right there?
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of game coming at our people. Let me put the camera on me a little bit. It's a lot of game coming at our people. Now we get a lot of rinky-dink local rappers come up here. No disrespect to local rinky-dink rappers. Because we have them on here, you know what I'm saying? But did y'all hear those terms this man just used?
Did you?
Treatment. What's the other thing you said? The treatment that he showed you the shot?
The shot list. Yeah.
Shot list.
Yeah.
Treatments.
Yeah.
Shit like that
Yeah.
is what I'm talking. When the last time you had a treatment for your video? And treatment ain't just you and your homeboy saying, you know what we ought to do? Get your guns and then meet me on the front porches. It's not treatment.
Nah, that's a fact. But I think I always approached the music from a different angle because I came in the game with some folks who was just knowledgeable, you know what I'm saying? Like I came with talent, but they came with know-how and they came with like knowledge, you feel me? So but I was always inquisitive about everything. Bro, what's that? Oh, what that mean? Oh, what that mean? Oh, what that mean? You know, so I was always asking questions.
Yeah.
And every time my video get edited, I'll be at the editing deck or I'll be at the mixing board with the engineer like, well, why it sound like that? What you do to make it sound like that? He'll tell me. So I always knew, you know what I'm saying? And then I just wrote out my own treatments. I already knew where I wanted all my videos to go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once I learned about treatment writing, shot list and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I like that.
And we won't charge $1.99 for this shit.
No,
we gave
we
it up.
Oh, this free game, man.
Free game.
Yeah, you gotta apply it though. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's free.
So let's get into the video, do the shit that we do, and
Let's get into
quiet
it.
on the set.
Quiet on set.
Yo, now meet me with that rag trash ass. I don't give a rat's ass what be on your body, motherfucker. I been in the old day, cold ass, ain't no heat air passing through the big body, motherfucker. Tell your people meet me in the lobby, motherfucker. With a bag of fettuccine, cold cat, motherfucker. I'm too godly not to get a fucking bad, motherfucker. And I'm sitting on my ass being sad, motherfucker. Now let's get this straight. I play no games. Fuck out my face. Oh, your birthday. I got no time. Don't be sublime. Ain't no bush for you to beat around the day, motherfucker. I'm the same.
Come and get it, come and get it. This that music for the spirit, come and get it, taste. Fuck a carbon copy, boy, I'm about to hit it. Liberated soldier, nigga, watch me demonstrate. Hey, soul food, nigga, come and get it, come and get it. This that music for the spirit, come and get it, taste. Fuck a carbon copy, boy, I'm about to hit it. Liberated soldier, nigga, watch me demonstrate. Oh, you just bought a Lamborghini? Well, I just got asylum like a phoenix. Extra veggies, don't put cheese on my panini. Only time I fuck with meat is when I'm beefing. Them niggas mad cause they hungry, bitch, we eat. Fucking private cause in public we ain't speaking. Had to cut them niggas off cause they were leeching. Got all that knowledge but ain't practice what you preach. Oh, bitch ass nigga. How you your brothers keep up but they never there when they need you. Beam on that 40 scratch that numbers off of the side. Ski mask on homicide in the rental when we shy. Heat seeking bullets won't do them no good to hide. Better take my power back, them people told us lies. Them niggas that bitch made like see it in their eyes. Wolf face, she's cold in the devil come in the skies. I see you look surprised, you living but not alive. My nigga don't pay ties, but he loyal to that 5 slack. Lion from the jungle, what you call that? If you ever wrote a statement, that's what we call rank. Liberated, educated, that's what you call black. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Minnie with that rag trash ass. I don't give a rat's ass what be on your body, motherfucker. I been in the old day, cold day, ain't no heat air passing through the big body, motherfucker. Tell your people meet me in the lobby, motherfucker. With a bag of fettuccine, cold cat, motherfucker. I'm too godly not to get a fucking bad, motherfucker.
And we're back.
And listen, I want to let everybody fucking know in here that we all just did a fast together. I never seen so many niggas in a room so motherfucking quiet. Did you feel the fucking unity in that shit right there? I was
I
like,
mean, they ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
oh, that shit was good.
Yo.
Now that's your artist?
Trent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, you got you one.
Oh man, yeah, he amazing, man. That's a blessing from God, cause I done put my hand on so many. So you know, this the first time that I had my business together on this go round. You know what I'm saying? Actually, LLC in my company, so I had somebody actually that I could sign to something before, which is kind of like I believed in niggas and I fucked with a lot of people. But now it's like, okay, well, you know, if I'm gonna be putting that type of energy into somebody, let's do the business on it.
Facts.
So talk to me about the business. What they need to do if they trying to get with you and figure
I mean,
it out.
well, people ain't gonna get with me on the business. I'm gonna get with them on it because I'm looking.
Oh,
you know
you
what I'm
looking?
saying? Yeah, I'm not looking per se, but I'm just saying I know what I want
You got
and
your
I
eye.
see it. Yeah,
Right.
so it ain't like, you know, people gonna approach me with a car. Oh yeah, man, I do this and do that. It's like I'm always looking, man. You know what I'm saying? My cousins, my family, they always DMing me artists from the city like, bro, what you think about homie? Ooh. And a lot of times I'll be like, okay, I rock with that. I'll reach out to them, you know what I'm saying? Send them a record like, bro, let's do this, boop. But somebody that I want to sign, like, it'll have to be like
Yeah.
me, you know what I'm saying?
So
I
let me
really
say
see
this.
something.
I see the video and I see the placement. I see the artists from in the city that you putting in the videos, and that's one thing I like. Shaq.
Let's Shaq.
What we gonna do?
What you mean? What I'm gonna do with
I
Shaq?
like
What he gonna
Shaq.
do? Yeah, Shaq, man, look, Shaq like a young OG in the game. He done been in this shit for a long time. That's what people don't realize. You know what I'm saying? When I came in the game, I met Lil Shaq them. Before I got in the game, I met Lil Shaq them on some outside of the rap shit. But then they was rapping then. They had the group Straight Drop. But they was already buzzing in the city. You know what I'm saying? Straight Drop used to do shows and the shit used to be packed. Like, when Straight Drop come out. So Shaq really been in it almost 10 years, real talk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Good shit. Shout out to
Shout out
Shaq.
to
Yeah.
Lil Shaq.
yeah. We got one that's crazy too.
Respond back to me,
What?
Lil Shaq.
Definitely, I heard it.
Now, what did you find? What's the guy's name on King?
Trent the Hooligan.
What did you find him?
I didn't find him. He, you know, it's just everything was perfect alignment. The guy that's shooting my videos or that shoots some of my videos, they went to video school. So he went to video school initially. And the guy that used to shoot my videos used to always kind of push him on, like, bro, you need to listen to Trent. You need to listen to Trent. I'm like, yeah, bro, but I mean, I'm in the middle of trying to shoot a video. Like, oh, you telling me about this man. I ain't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was riding in the car one day and he was like, got slick, like, you know, I'm gonna just play the nigga. I ain't even gonna tell him. I'm gonna just, he riding in my car, he gonna be subjected to what I'm gonna listen to.
Right.
And he played it and I'm riding, I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know? And he like, this Trent. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
You know, I was like, run that back. And then I listened to it. I was like, we'll play another song. And before I know it, I'm riding all the way to the next scene for my video, and that's all I'm listening to. And then back, he playing. I'm like, well, can you get him on the phone? He like, yeah. And I called him, and he like, I'm like, yeah, bro, you cold. He came up here after that. I shot a video for Homicide, played the song that I wanted to get him on. He spit the verse at the video shoot, took him to the studio, recorded the song, shot the video the same day. I was like, bro, I want you to be my artist, bro. Like, you crazy, you know what I'm saying?
He dope.
You know what I mean? He cold.
He is
It's
dope.
just what it is.
That's the work ethics.
Right.
All right, now
Hard work.
we're gonna get into another video, and this off the new album Soul Food.
So
But
we
before we
about to bond again. Me and my niggas in here about to get quiet. Bond
we
again.
gonna, cause we talking about connection. So before we get into the song, I want to talk a little bit about the connection, especially with Luke. To me, Luke is slept on in the city. He like a hidden jewel. He
Yeah.
got a lot going on, but like Charlotte ain't really, I don't think, have really embraced him or really talk about him. Well, bro is cold, man.
Yeah, I mean, but niggas is past that local admiration shit. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like,
Facts.
niggas been off that. Like,
Facts.
you know, this shit about being global and, you know what I'm saying, traveling the world. The world is greater than Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So much bigger than Charlotte. You know, I love being from Charlotte. I love that I'm from Charlotte. I didn't have a choice in that. It's just so I was born. I be saying the same shit as far from Detroit, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't necessarily limiting ourselves to the opinion of niggas running around in the city, because that shit don't matter to me. You know what I mean? So, bro, I don't feel that way. I was talking to bro today. He dropped a single today, GED, getting every dollar. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that nigga cold, bro.
Yeah. With that, so how did y'all originally meet?
I've been knowing the Luke for some time too. He was in the rap group for FFC, so I always kind of knew Luke about Luke. You know what I mean? But I was running around with my folks. He was running around with his folks. But we always knew of each other. And then we got a mutual homie in Elevator J. And I would go to Player Made, see him. And like I say, he's just always been around. And, you know, at this point, it's kind of like, you know, we following each other on social media. I'm seeing what he's doing. He's seeing what I'm doing. I just told him to pull up to the studio. I was like, bro, I got one for you. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up by himself, got in the studio. He must have had the verse already ready. Got in that bitch, rapped in one take. He didn't do no ad-libs, no stabs, no doubles. What you hear on the song was just one. And I was like, damn. You know, that was amazing to me. And then he goddamn when he got his daughter. I was like, man, you feel me? So, yeah. And Elevator J, same way. I sent brother record and he was like, shit, I'm on it. And then he sent it back to me. Put the record together. You know, it's a classic.
All right, so with no further ado, we're going to get into said classic.
Shoot, I see tussling, baby mama cussing me, this record label's fucking me. Yeah, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I'm sick of tired of struggling on the hustling.
Yo, I know you did something else today besides this shit.
What you mean?
I hope the guy you got.
Man, damn, this shit in my fucking mix.
Yo, I don't give a fuck about your fucking mix.
Man, come on,
It's
damn,
your fucking
man.
job,
This
bro.
ain't my job.
This your job?
I'm doing this shit when you let me, yeah, it's my job.
Okay, is it paying you?
It will.
Okay, because we in a motel right now.
Man,
Get
so
your
you want me to say that shit about fucking Drake?
You ain't no fucking Drake.
Not yet.
You ain't gonna be no goddamn Drake.
Oh, wow, wow. So you don't
How about
believe
that?
me?
How about that?
So you
Because
don't
I'm the
believe
only
me?
one paying this my shit. Why don't you get the fuck out? Why don't you bounce?
What the fuck?
You got
Where
no
the fuck
shoes?
go?
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Go anywhere.
give me the computer.
Oh, hell no. I'm
Why?
doing that shit.
Man, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's what I
Let me cash out you for it.
Cash app.
Yeah.
On your fucking track phone, your fucking bomb.
Fucking put me out. Stupid ass.
Oh, this fuck out of here, man.
Sick and tired struggling, on the corner hustling, shoot out some tussling, baby mama cussing me, this record niggas fucking me. What it's gon' be, what it's gon' be. And this sick and tired struggling, on the corner hustling, shoot out some tussling, baby mama cussing me, this record niggas fucking me. Yeah. What it's gon' be, what it's gon' be. But I just keep trucking me. I done fell in love with it. Pistol out safe, they play with me and I'm busting it. Burned so many times, now I'm struggling to trust. These bitches wanna fuck, now I'm struggling with us. Asking God if they're heaven for a nigga like us. Or better yet me, but I don't wanna die just to see. Couple niggas changed up that was riding with me. Peep everything, I might not say nothing, but I see. 4 years straight, I was signed to a major. I ain't do shit for me, the lessons I learned later. Maybe even greater, hustle harder and I'm grateful. Won't nobody give you shit and strings come with the favors. Millie on the crib and it came with no neighbors. Me, my sons and my guns and a whole lot of acres. Nights on the block, serve fiends like a waiter. Taking orders on the phone for niggas that want to cater. Root to all evil is the money, get your evil up. Cold ass word, that's why I'm riding with my heater talk. Yeah. And it's gon' be what it's gon' be. Yeah, sick and tired struggling, on the corner hustling, shoot out some tussling, baby mama cussing me, this record label's fucking me. Yeah, what it's gon' be, what it's gon' be. And I'm sick and tired of struggling, on the corner hustling, shoot out some tussling, baby mama cussing me, this record label's fucking me. Yeah, what it's gon' be, what it's gon' be.
Niggas judge me but don't know the half. Niggas count me out but can't do the math. Pull up on the west side, they like you the man. I'm like, nah, I just had a plan. Shit, wouldn't be a real nigga if I ain't like to see my niggas win. Couple niggas got the city on king. Much respect, don't let the hate reflect the nigga within. I'm still learning, my wheel still turning, foot on the gas. I ain't worried about the shit in my past, the people I pass. My only concern is will it outlast. Pay me in cash, free me at last. The whip never crashed, cause I'm in control. Can't fuck with the flow, I'm hot like a stove. The mountains that I drove got further to go. The shit that that I wrote came straight from the soul. I'm fully exposed. I rose from the cracks. Rapping is whack. Don't fall for the trap with a pat on the back. Cause niggas be capped. Fuck all my stats. Gain some respect. Fuck all my stats, nigga. Gain some respect.
Sick and tired struggling, on the corner hustling, shoot out some tussling. Baby mama cussing me, this record label's fucking me. But it's on me, but it's on me. And I'm sick and tired struggling, on the corner hustling, shoot out some tussling. Baby mama cussing me, this record label's fucking me. But it's on me, but it's on me.
Yo! Yeah, girl, you know shit. Hey, man, get off the phone, man. Come on, take it. Let me call you back. Boy, I tell you, hey, I bet your bum ass ain't got no hamburger.
Hey, how can I help you today, man?
Let me get a hamburger.
We ain't got no hamburgers.
See, I told you. Let me get a fish sandwich then.
We out of fish
sandwich.
sandwich.
I got you.
But we do got chicken on flats.
Let me get that, right?
Hey, man, let me get chicken on flats. Hey, man, where the hell is Jay, man? Boy, I try to tell you every time I got there, boy, they never around. Hey, man, your total be $7.99.99. How you paying? Cash or card? Cash. Hey, man, where the hell is Jay at, man? Boy, I gotta tell you, boy, that fire these motherfuckers. I ain't done that goddamn work. Jay! Jay! Hey, man, I know you see the sign that say no goddamn smoking. This your 10th fucking cigarette. Matter of fact, you fired. Give my goddamn apron, man. Give my goddamn apron, man. Matter of fact, give my apron, man. You fired. Get the fuck off my property. Get up. Give my apron, man. Have a good day, gentlemen.
I remember telling mama I'm prepping now. Plus I got the 808 stepping down. But all she wanted from me was the capping down. Don't get caught talking on the trapping ground. But them streets calling my name. Jay, we need some shit to make me drunk cold bang. Get the tough time like pure cocaine. Won't nobody else step in your lane. Yeah, I ain't no shrimp, so don't try me like this. My first time round the way. I promise I ain't new to the game. I spent the whole life being true to the game. And we don't do no faking, but no cameras. We just action making things. It ain't worth a damn to me. I got a real big family to feed. So sick and tired struggling.
And we're back.
And we're fucking back, and me and my niggas, we bonded. I spilled some water just now, and
He did.
that shit was dope.
It was.
I watched it 10 times today.
You did.
We got comments.
Who got a comment?
I'm just asking.
Better be a great comment, because listen, when I watched this today, I was like, wow, they sleeping on the city.
Yeah.
One of the best videos I seen.
You know the world loves Charlotte niggas, man.
Charlotte
Charlotte people.
No, I can't.
Oh, I do. I've been around
I mean,
the world.
you-
Nah, yeah.
I mean,
They love
but-
us.
Yeah.
Man,
They love us.
sleeping on
My
Charlotte.
baby, I don't know when
I know. We was talking about features earlier. Let me ask you this: is there anybody in the industry?
Wait. First
Hold
of
on.
all, let me say this before you. I haven't been on camera, but I felt that I needed to come on camera because after listening to this album, it's gonna be brief. I'm gonna just.
Well, come on,
I
man.
thought we should pop the bottle. We already popped the bottle, but this man, this is a fucking
on.
five, y'all. So we got a bottle for this man because ain't nobody. I ain't hearing. Listen, I ain't hearing no shit like this in the city.
man.
So
I feel
I felt like we needed to pop a bottle, do something for this man. That was some good listening today. So.
Well, the bottle already popped, but this though is a new bottle. This
Yeah,
bottle
we just
new.
this ain't the prop shit. We just didn't want to do all the pooping. Now we can go get a nut if y'all think we faking now. Cause matter of fact, I'll be right back.
You ain't gotta do it, big dog. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Let him live.
Yeah, they know how we come.
Well, yeah. So we was talking about features.
Oh, he wasn't bullshit.
Oh,
Was
bro, don't
not.
play.
You thought he was?
Bro, don't play no
Yeah, we
game.
don't play no guys just in
Yeah,
case my
just sit right there.
because I just want
Pop
my
that,
niggas.
yeah.
Turn it to the side like I
Just
said.
wanted to have enough for everybody.
They ain't paying y'all.
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, hold on. Them folk, we
Yeah.
gotta make sure that ain't on them folk ain't paying me.
Exactly.
You see, I ripped that off the
Yeah.
Well,
them
no.
bags.
Now, is there anybody that you like to work with that you haven't yet?
Period.
Period.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that I want to work with. Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Let me get two.
Do I gotta be specific?
Yeah.
No order, no time.
Freddie Gibbs.
Ooh.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with Freddie. Freddie go crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say, that was a hard one. It's a good question, but it's a hard one. I would say
anybody that's gonna work as hard as you on the track, because if they not working that hard, they don't deserve to be on the track. Because if they getting on that bullshit and I see how hard you work, it doesn't make sense. So
with these guys, I think Freddie Gibbs is a winner.
no, not him. I'm just talking about this other guy. Whoever it is, gotta be.
Oh yeah. Well,
work
the
as hard
next
as you.
person is definitely gonna be a singer. So I would say that's why I'm really racking my brain. I want a musician on the track. I like an Anderson .Paak, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's not a singer, but he's just an artist. You know, he's a musician. He can play instruments and shit. You know what I'm saying? Him or like James Blake, because James Blake do a lot of production. He did shit for Jay. You know what I'm saying? He nasty with the production. You know what I mean? Travis Scott, he worked with, but he dope, man. He's a dope singer too. So, I would have to say,
Okay, speaking of production, let me see if I can pull this up right quick, because I have to know who did this right here. Let me see if I can. And ladies and gentlemen, this is out the new Dinero Farrar Soul Food. Yo, man, I'm just gonna give him a snippet. I don't want to do too much.
For you and me to live. No, we don't know why.
That ain't even a sample, dude.
No, we don't know
They played
why.
that, and they sung that. The same people who made the beat sung that.
No, we
Yeah,
don't
these guys
know
are from the
why.
Netherlands, man. Yeah.
No, we don't know why. No, we don't know why.
Sitting in the courtroom, tune on the stand, hoping that a story get believed by a man. Took his life from him, he ain't even understand. Victim of the system, it was all in their plans. Police under oath, but be lying on the stand. Say he shot him down, seen a gun in his hand. Tell me how a cell phone look like a pistol. Swept under the rug as an unresolved issue. His mama wanting justice, but she still.
I ain't gonna give him too much sauce, man. But please, bro, who did that production?
It was to be completely honest with y'all, man. A lot of people don't know, but I recorded that song. When you think I recorded that song? About 3-4 years ago.
No.
I ain't even gonna.
Yeah, I recorded.
I mean, I would think maybe yesterday. So not gonna lie.
Nah, but you know, when you focusing on like, I keep mentioning impact because you know when you focus on impact, you're not following the trends of what music doing. You listen to shit like Tupac, man. The focus was always impact. That's why you can play the records now and still get something from the records that people still dealing with in current times right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm focused on shit that's gonna stand the test of time. So the record like that I recorded 4 years ago. I was on Warner Brothers when I recorded that record, and when I got out of my
I don't know if you
deal,
should say that.
it don't matter because
That's so hot. They might want that one back.
They can't get it back. We went through the whole legalities of everything. I didn't owe them no money. They didn't owe me no money. But you know what we negotiated in the contract was that they wanted to keep the rights to Red Book, which was fine because I had Red Book Part 2. That song was on Red Book 2. And I said, it don't matter. Y'all can keep the rights to Red Book 1. Just give me 2 because I knew that record was on there.
Right.
And I knew that shit was special.
Right.
You know what I mean? I own all the rights to it. You feel me? The beat, the choir, all of that. You know, all of that shit is no samples in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a really big record, man.
That's gonna be a really big record.
It is, yeah. Put that in the universe. That's definitely going to be one of the ones, bro. Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
Yo, can you speak on, like, when you say, you talk, I see on your gram, you talking about the label, I hear it in the music, when you talking about, you know, how you working in the label when you doing shit. Like, can you talk about that and how, like, your experience with the label, just basically and overall?
Did it with my team with no deal and no gimmicks. You know? Yeah, nah, I mean, the label is just that. You know, it's I think being signed is advantageous for certain artists who charting on.
You're using big words. Could you break it down? I know what you said.
The shit just flowing like that. I ain't even thinking about it.
I know but you got
I mean, being signed, right, is like, it benefits certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you already a charting artist, if you already making top 40 music, you feel what I'm saying? You already a commercial artist, that's going to benefit you to be on the label because that's the shit that the label looking for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that they sign, they sign so many people because they know, shit, if we sign 30, at least 1 or 2 going to hit. and the other niggas just a tax write-off. It don't really matter. We'll do that with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine, and I end up being lost in the shuffle with Warner being one of those artists who had substance in my music, and they signed me, and they shelved me. It's all good. It's
fucked
okay.
up before, and this is a fuck up.
Yeah, it's all good.
Up.
Every artist that was moving on Impact had stories like this. You know what I'm saying?
So
the
let me ask you this,
shit like
real
this.
spill. If they came to their senses and moved right, would you fuck with them again, or is it just something that you?
I wouldn't, because it's too many hands in my pocket. I'm not gonna be able to. The only way I would fuck with Warner right now is if the only way I would fuck with Warner right now, currently in this moment, is if I had raised my stock in my independent label and company. So that means my art is streaming in the millions. I'm streaming in the millions. Everything we do in the millions. The socials are going crazy because everything is about analytics. When they look at an artist, they're looking at data. You feel what I'm saying? Artists represent data. They ain't shit else. They don't mean nothing else but data. When they pull up an artist, they pulling up the streams, the socials. That's all data analytics, man. How many people you reach? How many?
Let me pause. No, I'm just want to tell the people.
I want to tell the people, if you didn't just go to class right now and get some free shit, rewind the show 15 fucking times.
Yeah,
listen to what he just said it's about. Analytics.
But what I'm telling you is that you guys really need to focus on analytics. And analytics is crossing across the board. Whether you're in the sales office in corporate America, they're looking at analytics. If you're a sports figure right now, they are actually building teams, not looking at what you do on the field, they're looking at analytics. If you're in the entertainment industry, they're looking at analytics. And like he was breaking analytics down, that's it's all data. Like he said, information. What you do, who you can move, who you reach, what can you get people to do? You know what I'm saying? You can have 10 million followers, but if you can't get them to do shit, you're not an influencer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So continue. I just wanted to let my people know they gotta start looking analytics.
Blue Check Society.
That's just that's just the game. You know what I'm saying? Everything is because it's the music business. It's all about the business. So I just say all that to say, having a major label deal benefits certain artists. I wasn't an artist that being on a major label benefited, you know what I mean? Because of the way that I started to move and the vision that I had for myself. At first I was like, man, I just wanted to be signed. I got signed, but then I realized, through the process, I was like, man, I want different shit though. You know what I'm saying? I want to move off Impact. My bad.
Nah, get that.
I got an alarm. It's the alarm for me to call my son. He live out in California.
Ooh, can we get that on air? Nigga, call your son. This is deep. This is deeper than rap. We about to call a homie's son online. Y'all motherfuckers ain't never seen this
one. He a
Yo,
baby
Drink
though,
Champs,
so.
you didn't get this one. Who called their son on Drink Champs?
Nobody.
I said
he probably just gonna be running around. He ain't gonna be doing that major. He only 2. Yeah.
Yo, I like the way you incorporate them in the videos.
Oh, Daddy. He in the bathtub. I'm doing the interview right now. I'm doing that podcast interview and my alarm went off to call him. And they was like, call him. Why you on? He in the bathtub, man.
Talk to him, give him the shit, make him cry. I'm gonna be like, you better go check my shit. My man talking to his son online, y'all niggas is crazy. Boy, this real live shit right here.
Splash that water.
I'm like ODB, man, when he got up on the microphone at the awards, man. You know WestSide natives for the babies, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We
You give me a call before you put him in sleep.
we just try to drop jewels when we can, man.
I love you, buddy. I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
He won't say nothing.
Well, he only 2. He ain't gonna say a lot.
It's me that's being super intellectual with him.
Yeah, he ain't gonna say a lot.
Yeah, he only say
I'm finna drop another jewel on y'all
Drop it.
from the album
Drop it.
Soul Food.
Yeah.
When is the album dropping? The 20.
2/21/20.
Yeah,
Okay,
21.
February. Boy, if y'all don't go get this, you missing out. Let me let you. I'm gonna put y'all on a little something else. This is the street night. I've been riding for y'all. The people send it over, and I wasn't like, I'm
just like we ain't one of a kind. Eradicate them all, everything'll be fine. Funny how they think our color make us open for crimes. Thugging on the block, evading the city cops. Jack boys out here lurking, so I'm riding with my Glock. Government, the terrorist group, and the gang. Putting guns in our hood, letting niggas do their thing. Funny how Obama promised he'll bring change, but we still unemployed, trying hard to sustain. So let's all in dream and benefit for their game. Reminiscing on my niggas that I lost in the game. Dope game, that is, now flip the pages. Put the spotlight on Nixon and Ronald Reagan. They raised drug tax instead of minimum wages. Railroad us right in front of the judge and gave us cages.
Well, you gave my whole goddamn.
Hey, boy.
He gave a dessert and the goddamn appetizer.
Hey, listen, man.
Nah, it don't.
Hey, real talk, bro. Like I'm a hip hop head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll be on it. And I say, oh boy, you keep talking like that, boy. You know them folks gonna tap your phone.
Man, look, I wrote a rap.
Oh, there you are. There you are. What about?
I wrote some shit last night though, and it was just like, you know, yeah.
So
But
give me some of
was,
it. Give me some of it since it's on, yeah.
y'all, all right, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. Hold on, because only my little brother heard it though.
Little girl.
Yeah, only my little
shit.
brother.
While you looking it up, I'm gonna.
Nah, I ain't even looking.
Oh, you
it
got
up.
it.
I
Oh,
got it
okay.
right here. This. All right, I'm gonna rap a little bit of it on beat though. All right. Yeah. Ain't nobody even heard this shit. I'm gonna keep it to y'all. Though.
Exclusive. Double ball.
All right, come on. Here you go. Look. Did it with my team with no deal and no gimmick. Fuck your favorite rappers, I'm the one they trying to mimic. Treat this rap shit like a motherfucking scrimmage. Mama see my whip and told me, son, you need a tenant. Looked at her and smiled cause I'm moving off of impact. Feel no need to hide, gotta let them see who in that. Target on my back, lately I can really feel that. Came a long way from Buddy Crib, moving 10 packs. FBI scanner in the truck when we pick it up. Watching for the pirates in the cut, trying to stick us up. Moving with no guidance, asking God, can he lift us up? Prayers go unanswered, now I'm thinking he don't give a fuck. Lost everything the first time cause the bud wasn't in it. Looking back on hindsight, I think the plug ain't sent it. Lost my dog to the money, guess the love wasn't in it. Granted say I got it hard cause the Lord wasn't in it. Man, I can't goddamn. I can't
Stop. Man, get him off the set.
He's gonna get put out.
Security. This nigga was gonna give us a whole song. This nigga started them hitting with the woo-woo. Yo, man, hey, get this one. I got $50. Get this one.
I ain't gonna do the whole
I
thing.
got the whole goddamn exclusive on the show.
Yeah, but nah, them all facts though, you know what I'm saying? When I say target on my back, you know, lately I can feel it, you know what I mean? It ain't necessarily like, you know, a motherfucker gonna try to do something to me. I just feel like it's a target on me right now. Everybody kind of zeroing in to what I'm doing and what I got going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I can feel that.
Word.
So
I love it too. When they got that target on their back and that microscope, show them something.
Yeah.
Since you're looking.
Right.
Since you looking, bitch, let me get you
I'm gonna
show you something.
Don't it look good to you?
Yep.
And this is just me being selfish. I'm gonna tell you who I want to hear you on the song with, man.
That's selfish.
I say David.
It is selfish. No, it's
It
on the
is.
low too.
I know he gonna kill it.
David Banner, man. You and Banner on the track together, man.
You know, I ain't
if I
opposed to David Banner. I like David Banner at this point now more as a staple in the activist world. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you talking about goddamn Cadillacs on 22,
no, I'm talking about God Box.
That's a different ballgame. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got a lot of respect for David Banner and the things that he's saying and moving around. But honestly, I'm not in tune with the music at this point. I like the music then, but it's like, you know, I watched the interview and Lauryn Hill said most artists will utilize their platform when it's no longer as big and their voice no longer as big. When I look at a lot of these artists, they haven't reinvented themselves. The only person to do it is Killer Mike. He reinvented himself through Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
You feel me? The duo. And he also recreated himself through being like a social activist and running with the Bernie Sanders campaign. And then the man know his shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't taking nothing away from David Banner. I'm just saying I don't listen to the music at this point, but I respect, you know, how he moving around right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me put the camera on me right quick. On me, you know what I'm saying? Because he brought up Killer Mike. You know Killer Mike. He fought with Charlotte niggas. Shout out to the homeboy Brian Furman. You know that's who brought Brian's restaurant to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Is Killer Mike. So salute Killer Mike.
But then Killer Mike and No Grease, they brought him down here.
Oh yeah, he rocked with Charlotte heavy. He rocked with one of our homies. But if you ever get a chance, check out that David Banner God Box album. It may be his last album, but it's definitely one of his later ones. It dropped in like the last 2 or 3 years. Dope. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, and I think that, you know, because I've made so much socially conscious music, everybody want to pair me up with the socially conscious artists.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? But I think, you know, being socially conscious in music can be rejected so easily because it come off preachy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I always really wanted to put that mixture in there of like, you know, coming from the west side of Charlotte, coming from West Boulevard, and just like still putting real street shit in the music at the same time and not just.
But see,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but see what I don't like, and this may be one of the reasons, like you say, you put substance in your music, which is why maybe the majors didn't benefit you as much. And like you say, make you know, conscious music. It's messed up because the fact that we even have to say conscious music. As people, we're multifaceted and well-rounded. So no, it ain't conscious music, my nigga. But I think about more than selling dope and killing people.
Yeah.
I got kids, I read books, and I still sell dope and kill people. But I'm well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just don't like the fact that we have to label something so much. Oh, consciousness. Nah, you know,
it was all a part of the plot and the ploy in the game. You know what I mean? Because when I grew up, it was songs on the radio. This shit was on the radio. I don't know if it was top 40 or whatever it was, but I remember listening to the radio and shit like, you better get up, get out and get some. That shit would be on the radio, spinning. Like any other goddamn shit you hearing right now. That what was spinning. D'Angelo, Erykah Badu, they was playing Black Ice on the radio. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just, the times is very different. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like the way we consuming music. We living in a party era where don't nobody really want to focus on the real shit that's going on. Right. Niggas just want to be distracted. You know, when I'm in the gym, I'm not playing goddamn Dead Prayers. I'm playing Future. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be goddamn pumped for my workout. Yeah. But when I'm riding in my car and I got my kids, I'm playing Tupac. I'm playing all kind of, you know, different types of music that's gonna stimulate their mind. I'm not playing this new bullshit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just the game.
Let me tell y'all something about distraction too, man. Let me see. Put the camera on me one more time. I want to talk to my people about distraction.
I like the way you like the camera on you.
Nah, it ain't that I love the camera, but I just when a person drop jewels, you know, I be wanting to highlight accent them. I'm gonna tell y'all something about distraction, right? When a person hear the word distraction, they think a momentary distraction. Oh, I was distracted. You think a moment. So then you take, let's say, music, right? And they putting all of this BS on the radio. Do you know that you can be distracted for hours, months, years? You can be distracted with bullshit, TV, Love and Hip Hop, whatever else. I'm just saying whatever. That ain't food. You turn on the radio, it's more BS. So all I want to say to my people is, man, do not be distracted for fucking hours and days and months. Before you know it, Jay-Z said it best. He said, get nowhere fast. A whole year done passed. And it happens like that. You ain't done shit. You didn't do shit on Monday. You distracted on Tuesday. You didn't do shit on Wednesday. You distracted on Thursday. You went out and partied Friday. You distracted by a hoe on Saturday. And then on Sunday, you distracted by football. And that cycle started all in. And then, like I say, a year done passed. You went through football season, basketball season, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Guadalupe. Okay, Love and Rock and Roll. And you've been distracted a whole year. You ain't progressed.
Nothing.
Mentally, physically, spiritually. You don't know how to cook. What's the word I'm looking for?
What's that word?
You don't know how to cook quinoa. Nothing. A whole year done passed.
to be honest though, I think to what you're saying, people be so distracted that we miss the impact, right? Like the impact be shit like when Kobe Bryant died, right? I missed the impact too because I was in my own shit. But once they die, they'll give you the impact. You can't see the impact because you be so distracted. Bro, all of these prolific ass Kobe Bryant interviews coming out now where he talking the realest shit. I'm like, what was this shit at when this nigga was all on ESPN being praised, or even with Nipsey? It wasn't until he got killed that you start seeing all the prolific shit he was doing in the community, building schools, STEM programs, boom, 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 saying it. I didn't see none of that. None of that surfaced but it was there the whole time, but we so distracted we missed the impact. And that's why it's like, you know, even with Nip, before he died, you know, when I would see his Instagram, I always rock with him as an individual, but a lot of the impactful things that I'm doing, I'm putting it up there, I'm putting it out there, I'm talking about it, I'm putting it in the music, I'm gonna put it in their face. A lot of the things we had to kind of discover as we, you know what I mean, as time progressed with losing these people. That's why I always wanna put my impact out there first, you feel me? Like in March, I haven't announced it, but we doing Stay Empowered. Dinero Farrar presents Stay Empowered event, man, where we partnering up with the Harvey B. Gantt Center. I partnered up with a crew to do these prison reform shirts, but we expunging criminal records for free. You feel me? Like we doing that. We gonna do it at the Harvey B. Gantt Center. You know what I mean? March the 7th, which is crazy because my brother having his baby shower. Mario told me about this shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But
bro got the hard ass
he got the schedule.
Huh?
Bro got the hard ass shoes
Oh yeah,
on.
that nigga.
I'm like, yo, what size this nigga wear?
He in
Size
there.
you up, bro?
Oh,
Little ass foot nigga.
But we just putting that together, letting the impact be out there. On the 20th, we doing a joint at Be Social where we catering to vegan soul food. You know what I'm saying? Letting them hear the project, experience it. You know what I mean? Just it's like bringing something different to the game. I don't want niggas to hear about the impact and the legacy that I left behind. I want them to experience the impact and the legacy right now. And then watch it, experience it, knowing that it's there. You feel what I'm saying?
I was a part of this shit.
Yeah, not like, oh, I seen a quote, oh yeah, every city got a Nipsey, but y'all niggas don't support it. And a lot of niggas tag me in that. I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Cause I'm out here getting love and support. You know what I'm saying?
You in a whole different lane from these niggas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't even, like, with certain shit, you be like, yo, you know what? How Jay did this shit, I ain't talking about it.
Yeah,
your name, fuck him. Because it is what it is, and you moving how you. It's called music.
Yeah.
I heard it earlier. My son was telling, like my son, they over there in the house. I was like, nah, y'all can't come. It ain't for you.
It ain't for you.
Right.
Because you know what it is. You can't reward everybody with what they want all the time. And with the cold music shit, I was just like, yo, it was rewarding to hear this shit because I was like, how the fuck I didn't hear this in my own city. I've been in the house too much. Once I heard that shit today, I've been on your social media, sharing your shit, everything. So
speaking of social media, how everybody can follow you?
Leader of Cultrap on Instagram, Dinero Farrar on Facebook, Dinero Farrar on Twitter. This kid took my damn name on Instagram when it first started. I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying?
You know what he seen? I'm gonna tell you what you didn't realize. He already knew you was a fucking star. He was like, this nigga's gonna have to come for this shit. And niggas be doing that.
Yeah, he tried to get me to buy it. And I was like, nigga, I'm not buying my name from you. I'll put an E on it and put a Z in a... Yeah, I ain't want to underscore.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dinero underscore, like Dinero boo boo boo. I just like one name.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Dinero Farrar, leader of Cultrap. Boo boo. Now, yo, follow me at Dinero @_. That's too much. Nigga be done forgot. You feel me? One shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how they can find me though, man.
Yeah, and we want to be kept abreast of all situations. I wish Candace was here, because Candace...
I know you want to be kept abreast.
Go ahead, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. I'm a good Christian, man. Hey, look, hold on, let me put the camera back on me since y'all said that I had... listen, let me make sure the camera... Let me talk right into the camera.
Be who you is off camera.
I'm a God-fearing Christian man.
Oh, shit.
I've been on a fast.
Remember
You put this man on a sabbatical.
Right.
You goddamn gonna have to just clean all the way out.
I've been on a sabbatical. And a sabbatical is only for professionals. If you ain't a professional, you don't do shit, you ain't on no sabbatical. You just ain't doing shit. I'm a professional, so I'm on a sabbatical.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just telling you. Everybody can't be on no sabbatical. Just because you're on vacation or some
So
shit.
we got one more video, right?
Do we?
What do?
Yeah, we.
What do we gonna
This Rhino favorite song.
This is my favorite shit breakdown.
Oh man.
Listen, bro. You said if I had to get into
Can you get on the?
Nah. I want to be. You know how like
He just want to stay back there and talk.
say some shit, and you hear the voice. Like I want my voice to be heard.
Oh, so you just compared your voice to Morgan Freeman's voice?
I'm
is what
sort
you're
of
saying.
better than the nigga. Y'all just don't know it.
Well, we need to fucking cash out because that nigga letting his shit there. Penguins. That nigga got a Grammy. An Oscar for Penguins.
What I won't do is rush a nigga out of office. I'm gonna let that nigga run his course. He got about 4 more years.
Who, Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, Morgan
that nigga gonna live forever, bro.
Nah,
Morgan
nigga.
Freeman,
4 more
Betty
years
White,
and I'm that nigga.
Uncle Ben from the right. You know Uncle Ben still alive.
Yes.
Angel Mama.
So watch.
All of them gonna live
watch
forever.
how I introduced this motherfucking video.
We'll go ahead and introduce it.
So if you ain't never been breaking it down, if you
Okay.
ain't never broke it down,
Right.
you probably won't be able to break it down. But when I break this down to you, nigga, you better go check this video because if you want to break it down, my nigga gonna show you how to break it on down.
And he wrote a song about it, like the head. Here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah, that's my shit. I love breakdown.
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 Shout out to P. Frank.
Breakdown.
Shout out to P. Frank.
Breakdown. Breakdown. Breakdown.
What we trying to get
Breakdown. 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 Breaking 20s off a whole brick. Selling zones out a whole pound. Shot rolling like an XP. Doing work on a Greyhound. Counting up what I made now. Try to rob, get laid down. Got the whole bullet sold up. Got rich, set breakdown. 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 Breaking 20s off a whole brick. Selling zones out a whole pound. Shot rolling like an XP. Doing work on a Greyhound. Breakdown down like a fresh. Commentate like John Madden. Strapped up, nigga, I ain't laughing. Dead ass, nigga, I ain't laughing. Brick slopes for the food in. Shit, I'ma be cool then. Got my niggas fucking with that boy. The Donald Trump song another way. 100-pound look real bulky. I'ma get them bitches on tonight. Like a junkie when it come to money. Big dreaming about the China way. 20s look like half grams. If you hold me, then it's inflation. Hair wrong, couple feet now. Got the fiends still in front of baby. Got the white folks strong, got nice clientele well, baby. But my people been needing help. Why I sell shit for the crazy? If you hold me, then you better pay me. Don't be late, what you pay me? Come on, y'all nigga, trigger hack. Shoot niggas with no hesitation. Breaking 20s off a whole brick. Selling zones out a whole pound. Shot rolling like an XP. Doing work on a Greyhound. Counting up what I made now. Try to rob, get laid down. Got the whole hood sold up. Got rich, selling breakdown. 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 Breaking 20s off a whole brick. Selling zones out a whole pound. Shot rolling like an XP. Doing work on a Greyhound. Breakdown.
The blood got a nigga pissed off. Never had a problem getting bricks off, but the work slow. Some cut hair wrong. I don't fuck with this cause it talk a lot like a fish talk. And my last go to finish told everything. So I'm breaking down everything. Serving nigga bad as Mary Jane. $30 grams of the milk. $80 grams of the food. 50 rounds drums on my tooth. I never turned on my brother. Still got the trap on the guster. Fred got it jumping in the car. I put money up for a lawyer. I'ma break a brick down the twins. Make $100,000 off a half. Uncle Nate got the 38. The white hoes set up in the head. Shit, I was on house arrest. On Bates Ford, made 80 bands. I just had to pay for my freedom. Had to break it down just to be a free man.
Selling zones out a whole pound. Shot rolling like an XP. Doing work on a Greyhound. Counting up what I made now. Try to rob, get laid down. Got the whole hood sold up. Got rich, selling breakdown. 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 Breaking 20s off a whole brick. Selling zones out a whole pound. Shot rolling like an XP. Doing work on a Greyhound. Breakdown.
That was you in the back of your 6 months break it down. That ain't what my mom said.
everybody looking. All probably never nonsense. 4 kids on my conscience. At the door, I had it lined up. Wow. To the shit.
Damn, that came out wrong.
I wasn't there.
Who came out all the way wrong?
Just like I told Bankroll Zig when he got about his show.
From the West.
I know we were with Zig. We had Zig on the line one time. Zig gonna say, yeah, we shot a video, 50 niggas, 50 pistols. I said, I wasn't, but I ain't want to be
Them niggas brought Rollo to Dundee. I was there with my key. No, we gotta go. There's goddamn too many guns out here. I swear to God, bro, nigga walking around with the Drakes out and all that. I had my pistol on me, but it was still just a lot of shit going on. Was you down there when Rollo came on the Dean? I'm talking about, bro, niggas walking around with choppers and everything. I'm like, yeah, but the police rolled down there seeing so many niggas, they just look. Y'all good? They ain't goddamn, they wasn't on no shit, bro. You feel me?
You ready to be popping in?
Oh, we back.
Oh,
you
we
know, I like to get that.
So you
know,
got the Dundee?
I got the Dundee. You know how I do. Got the Dundee and everything. You know I'm the nigga that when Obama was about to get elected, let me put the camera on me. When Obama was about to get elected, right, Jesse Jackson was in the back, and he was talking shit. And they were like, cut his mic, cut him. I said, nah, keep that shit rolling. I'm the nigga that got Jesse Jackson talking about cut Obama balls off. That was me. That was me. I said, keep that shit rolling. That nigga said, well, I want to cut his balls off. Got him. That was me. Yeah.
So listen,
Keep that shit going.
we gotta talk about what bro got coming up. We done talking about that.
Okay, hold on. Before we do that, man, I told you, I got one more.
We got one more.
I got two more.
You got two?
I'm telling y'all, man.
This nigga gonna play the whole project. Go ahead. I want you to.
You can't send me this and not expect me to roll it up and smash it.
But you know what? I'm glad you're listening to it, though.
Yo,
look at Slime. Let me get 5 on.
In the paint, cause I play it first like fuck with a nigga think all money ain't good, reverberating my brain. Wise words from my mama telling me I should change. So my soul to the game, I'm no longer the same. Medicating with the pussy help me deal with the pain. Open wounds still hurt cause my tears got salt in it. Played in the streets, never thought we'd get caught in it. You danced in the party, me and my niggas fought in it. Dying for respect, me and my niggas all in it.
Boy.
That line really died for respect. A little homeboy of mine got killed, about 5 years ago, but he was on Twitter, and the last thing he tweeted, he was like, I don't know what you'll do for your respect, but I'll die for mine. They killed him the same night, probably about 2 hours after that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he really meant that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So, you know.
Really?
Rest in peace, Lil B.
Okay, I said I had. Okay, I'm gonna play one more.
No,
I'm trying to give my people that hot shit.
I gotta get my other shit in.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna slide one in there.
We gotta slide
Boy,
in.
and you gonna feel this one right here too.
Oh, I feel it. I already know what's about to play. See, listen to this shit all day.
It is?
Yeah.
That might be my shit.
Soul food. Wrote this song on the bus ride to NYC. Packed full of motherfuckers that look just like me. Ain't no seatbelts on that bitch, see they don't care about we. I'm just another motherfucker that be paying their fee. I'm trying to escape my city where they playing for keeps. Mind full of evil thoughts, so don't be playing with me. I'm happy to be alive, most my niggas deceased. It's a war going on, shit, I'm praying for peace. Here to wake up all my people cause they living asleep. Move my mama in with me, she just turned 53. I can have my own spot, but she barely get sleep. Stressing about my little brother and them, they running the street. I gotta be a motivation on them days that she weak. Tune feel some type of way, cause we ain't spoken some weeks. Every time he call my phone, I'm in school or I'm sleep. Or in the yo with my kids, that shit hurting me deep.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Boy, we gonna play the whole motherfucking
That's
album,
Unc
right?
for you. That's what Unc do.
Hey, hold on, let me put the camera on me again. When this album dropped on 2/21/2020, if you don't go get this album, stream this album, download this album, whatever it is you need to do to this album, when I see you, you already know what it is. I got to start.
He
on site.
In your motherfucking
In your shit. On site.
I
Boy.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this one for this one.
What you gonna say?
Right, guess what, niggas? No. This one maybe a week. Maybe 2 days. I'm gonna say a day, cause it's selfish of me, right? Yo, fuck you niggas. Don't go download. Don't go listen, cause I know how it is when I find something that I like. I don't want all you niggas listening to it. I want to be the only nigga in my car. Ride down West
Don't listen to that nigga.
I said for 1 day. I broke it out away from a month to 1 day.
Hey, well, you know what? We sent y'all the link early. Y'all niggas got 16 days to ride to that motherfucker before it drop. We gave that nigga this shit. Y'all got 16 days.
16 days, nigga, your West Side ain't. You remember when we told you at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
16 days they is not our West Side is because we gonna be able to listen to you
100%.
before
Right.
them niggas can.
That's
Yeah,
right.
So
100%.
listen again, bitch ass niggas. My West Side ain't your West
Let's
Side.
toast to that.
And look into the camera and tell them.
Listen, she want to make a toast.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about.
See that shit that you just said.
Oh, okay.
My West Side ain't your West Side.
April ass over here goddamn cutting up.
I remember you when you had on campus, baby.
Now look,
April
y'all don't
been
even
cutting
realize we've been going over an hour.
Oh, I realized that. You know, I'm not them.
Now with that being said, that's why I said I want to make sure you know you have
I
your business.
ain't tripping though.
Alright.
She gonna call back when she got them, you know.
For
Boy,
sure.
it's
So,
yeah, she
before
got
we
them
get
on
out of
it.
here,
She be on
is there anything you want to tell the people? Let them know, whatever.
it. Man, stay true to whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to your process. Stay true to your people. You know, hold down the people that's been holding you down whenever you get your situation together. You know, goddamn, reach back. Help somebody else with their situation. I ain't saying you got to give a nigga some bread. You ain't got to give a nigga whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just always remember to reach back and impact your people. You know what I mean? And that's just really it, man. Make sure y'all go get that soul food, man. 22120. Trent the Hooligan finna drop that 240 project. You know, that single out right now. Get some featuring me right now. Y'all go get some of that.
Y'all go get some of that.
Get a lot of that.
What I tell you?
Can we get it online? Can we do it one more
He
time?
probably got it. Hold on.
And tell how she ends the show. Listen, you know what
Look
happened?
at her. Hold on, let me zoom in. I'm zooming in on.
And this is how we end the show tonight,
This is how
people.
we end.
The baby's called, and it's over.
Sergeant, you want to say hello? No?
Nike deal on the way, baby.
You reading the book? All right, he reading. Yes, sir. Well,
All right,
All right, man,
Steven,
we
you
gonna
got
leave it on
anything to
that.
say?
That's it.
Well, hold on. Let me give you your flowers while you're still here. I want to say, man, congratulations on a great project.
thank you.
Also, I just want to salute you because you are doing things different and you're not doing the cookie cutter shit, and that takes a lot of courage and
Right.
conviction. So
Yeah.
from man to man, bro, salute.
Facts.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
taking it.
salute.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Word.
Thank you so
appreciate that.
much for coming and rocking with Westside
Yeah,
Ladies.
Share this shit.
We really appreciate it. Thank you everybody who tune in every Tuesday night. Just keep supporting us and we'll keep supporting you. You know it's the steamer in the
Yo.
building.
One more thing, y'all.
Low.
Shout out to Westside Candace for making this all happen. She
Yeah.
stayed.
Yeah.
Oh, man, shout out to
Thank you,
Candace.
She made it happen, so we got
Yeah, nah,
shout out
facts.
to
Thank
Westside
you,
Candace,
Candace.
even though she couldn't be here, she was on the kid thing too, so
Right.
definitely got to shout her out. Let's go smoke some weed.
We out.